It's the start of another week of NFL night in the NFL here on EA Sports.
The running back position today manned by a couple of stars of the sport. What are you looking for here?
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing in it to do a game where it's all about the running backs. We have to talk about how good the quarterback is, and aren't they special? Well, these two running backs are special, and we see it each week how they play, but also we see it how the offenses are designed. It is around the running backs.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. The Packers at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Ladarius Green comes away with the catch. That's his first reception today.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
Set up now at the 46. First and 10. And Rodgers will hand it off. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Well, when you're going to run the football, if that's your objective, you cannot get frustrated by short runs. You know that it's going to build itself as the game goes along, so keep trying.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Packers now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone. First and goal from the 5. And Washington's there to take them down. And now a look at the Packers offense. This is an efficient group. Last week, turning the football over just once. The football sits at the 3. Second and goal from the 3. He is in for the touchdown. And the early momentum in their favor as that touchdown puts them in front here in the first.
Oh, I love that word, momentum. The Big Mo, and Big Mo is on their side. That is a great thing to have and a good feeling as a football team.
The Packers are ready to kick it away. White's got a chance to return this one. And at the 37, he'll be brought down. That return's good for about 30. Jay Cutler from the shotgun. Going to be a penalty here. The defense accepts the penalty.
That was excellent man-to-man coverage that time. When you want to shut down a receiver, really the only way to do it is to man up and play him one-on-one.
The Packers with a nickel look here on defense. The Bears from the 27. Intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, They read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Packers offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
The Packers will take the snap from the 45. Looking long. Almost intercepted that time. Here's a look at the defensive starters and a good look at the secondary. A group that could be the difference in this game today. The Packers all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Second down and 10. To the ground. Gordon up only a yard.
Gordon is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The Packers are at the line facing third down, which was not an issue for them last week as they converted a number of times in crucial situations.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Looking long and incomplete. The defense does its job forcing fourth down in a hurry. Here's the punt by Mastay. Royals got it from the 9.
Excellent coverage on the punt. And now the offense, I'm sure they were expecting to be starting at a better point than this. Now they are going to have to do a little more work.
Cutler steps back into the gun.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Halfway through this first quarter now. And intercepted!
Midway through the first, and this offense now has a chance to build on that lead.
The biorhythms are there for this football team. They woke up, the moon was in the right place. It was all good, Jim, and we've seen it here. Both sides of the ball playing very well.
Great starting position here for the offense.
D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting to run up the middle.
Gordon's going to receive the toss.
Gordon is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9.
From the gun, Rodgers. Can't find the target on the pass underneath.
Anytime as a quarterback you see the receiver coming across the field on a drag route, don't lead him, just stick it on him. Quarterback throws it too far in front that time.
Stepping up to the line at the 10-yard line.
Third and 9. They'll go ground. Lacy takes the hit and is brought down. A short field goal try on the way.
converts here on the field goal try.
Well, the defense is going to be excited. They come out there. The offense has great field position, but they stop them. But they give up 3 points, but still a victory for the defense.
Royals running this one out. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Bears offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Bears will take the snap from the 25. Shakes off the tackle. The Bears get a first down. First down here.
Reggie Bush is as quick as they come at the running back position in the NFL. That's a good job showing that quickness and picking up a first down.
As Royal gains 19.
Well, that time it's a short pass to the receiver, and I give him all the credit. He takes a short pass and turns it into a long gain. He has the moves to get it done, and he did that time.
Nick Perry has the sack.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
Royal can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop. Here's the Bears offense. They will be expecting far greater efficiency today. A week ago, they turned it over on 3 occasions. After the incomplete pass, it's third down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Jay Cutler from the shotgun. Going for the deep ball, and it's knocked down.
When you're in a situation like this, it's third long, what do you think the defense is going to guard against? Long pass down the field. That's right. So it's very obvious, and that time nobody's open down the field, so the pass goes incomplete.
The Bears don't want any part of punting the football. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Cutler steps back into the gun. The Bears turn the ball over on downs.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
The Packers put some points on the board on the previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think, here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. That's his first reception today. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass. Well, the offense has done a good job getting down inside the 20 in the so-called red zone or green zone by some teams. But the defense, you can be a little more aggressive now because you don't have to worry about the length of the field. It is shortened, so take advantage of it and attack this offense a little more.
Here they come. The football at the 1. Second and goal to go from the 1. 6 on the board for the Packers. That is his first touchdown run of the season. He made it. The kick.
Royals got a chance for a return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Bears look to be almost certain to come away with points the last time they had the ball, but instead of attempting a field goal, they went for it on 4th down and were unable to convert. Let's see what they do with this possession.
Yeah, look, this isn't high school or college football where you get many, many possessions. In the pros, you don't get that many. When you get a chance to get points, you got to take advantage of it and take those points.
The Packers defense now is going to go nickel. The Bears take it from the 28. Bennett's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. First down here after the completion. Handoff. And Daniels is all over that offense and brings him down. The Bears still possess the football as we begin the second quarter. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And he's forced to the ground. The Bears get set at the line, needing to get to the 46 for a first. The Bears will take the snap from the 35. Trying to hook up with Royal that time, but this pass goes incomplete.
The Bears don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Cobb from the 22. That's a pickup of 14. The Packers offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
First down at the 36. That ball is rifled to Randall Cobb, who makes the catch. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
This is a route that's not run enough in the NFL. The corner route, so many times, receivers just go across the field, they go short. But when you make these double moves like that, you get wide open, and what a throw by the quarterback.
The line of scrimmage, the 27. Greens, the receiver, all the way to the right side. The Packers from the 27. And Washington's there to make the tackle. The Packers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. The Packers from the 27. Takes the hit, throws.
3rd long coming up. You're losing by a couple scores. You're on the defensive side. You must know the offense is not going to take a chance. So be aggressive and maybe get lucky and get a turnover.
It's 3rd down coming up. The Bears come out in a dime package. Looking to go down the field here, and it's incomplete.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
The lead is now growing with that field goal. Still plenty of time to get back into this one, but there needs to be a mental shift.
Well, yeah, they'd like that. I know one thing. The team that just kicked the field goal, they are imposing their will on their opponents, and now you got to find a way to, like you said, shift this around and get it back in your favor.
The Bears are ready to return the kick. Royals got it. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Bears heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
The Bears snap it up at the 26. Bennett's got the catch and the first. First down and 10. Bush.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Here's the football marked at the 47. First down at the 47. Cutler's pass will be incomplete this time.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
Bush inside. And the tackle is made at the 41.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Now 3rd and 4 following the run.
All right, here we go. Hey, 18.
Gets it out for the completion. Gains 12.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
1st and 10. They'll run it here. Carries marked down at the 27.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
Coming to the line at the 27.
Cutler is set in the pistol. 2nd and 8. And the give to Reggie Bush. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Bears need to get to the 19 to pick up a first down. Jay Cutler from the shotgun. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
The coach is going to go for it. Cutler's back in shotgun formation. Intercepted.
Phil, how about this performance by the defense in the first half and adding to all the acclaim with the interception before halftime?
Jim, we knew coming into the game today that they were good. And so far in this first half, they were great. What a performance.
Gordon's lined up in a single back formation. The catch is made by Randall Cobb. And he'll step out.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
The Bears defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Rodgers over to Nelson. First down here. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Rodgers from the shotgun. He's wide open for the grab.
Coming to the line at the 3.
This play set up by the long gainer. Gordon's taking it on the screen. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers. Gordon's second touchdown of the game. Makes the PAT. The Packers ready to boot the football down the field. Royals got it. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The Bears are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
The Packers go with the dime formation here on defense. The Bears take it from the 23. Down the field. And they can't connect.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Second down here. Bush is handed the football. And Daniels is able to read that play and make the hit. On the way, third down. Quarters formation here for the defense.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And he's going to be dropped. And that's a 3 and out for the offense. All set to punt here.
It's a fake. They're running a fake.
Jones is going to make the tackle. We come to the half, and this game isn't even close. Time to get some backups, some playing time, and keep your starters healthy. Larry Ridley coming up next. The second half between these two rivals is underway. The score a bit more lopsided than we expected going in. The Bears offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. And now here's the first snap of the second half. That ball has been picked off.
You thought maybe this offense would have come out of the locker room a little more focused, Bill. But they come out and continue with their mistakes. This time a pick.
I think they have the focus, Jim. I just think it's the fact that they're playing a very good football team. This offense, they're young. They need more experience. So just keep playing, and times will get better.
First down at the 35. Here's Bryant. Gains 16.
This is an awesome job by the head coach, the offensive coordinator, and the offense. Just keep picking up those first downs. You got a big lead here in the second half. Keep that clock running.
Rodgers now completed 4 in a row. The ball is spotted at the 49.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Now first and 10. Gordon's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Aaron Rodgers way down the field, and it falls incomplete.
Well, when it's third and long, I'll just say this. Be very careful on the offensive side.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on third down after that incompletion. Rodgers standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Going for the home run. The blowout continues. Another touchdown.
Looks like no adjustments were needed at halftime as they continued to cruise.
And they just continued what we saw in the first half. And look, you know, they had such confidence going into halftime, and they kept that emotion on their side. They came out here in the second half, and what they do, they added to their lead.
Royals got it on the return. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Bears offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Lee's usually at tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Pass is intercepted.
Another big mistake right away here in the third quarter with an interception.
Look, you know you got talent. It all comes down to getting that talent and making the right decisions. That's what you have to really work on, being a little more careful with the football. Once you start doing that, you'll see better results.
What a nice spot to begin this drive. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. This play call is for the fullback.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
The Bears will come out in the dime. The quarterback with the give to the fullback. Third down on the way. Lacy lines up in the backfield. Here's the quick toss. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. They bring in the extra tight end. Gordon's going to secure the handoff. Picks up about 2.
You're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Is increased with another touchdown. This is going to be a true statement win for them today.
They are serving notice to the rest of the NFL that this is what they want to do the rest of the year, and that is be sharp on offense, be physical on defense, and this is what can happen. You can win in a blowout.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Bears just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point. But
Mike Daniels with the sack.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
Reggie with the reception.
It'll be 3rd down. Cutler's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Bennett's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there. You know, outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, a pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
The Packers sat at the line. Dime package. The Bears have it at the 24.
Reggie with the reception.
Bush is tackled down after a gain of 2. Hurry up. 2-minute offense. Cutler steps back into the gun. Wilson's got it on a pass that had some heat. The Bears will go for it here on 4th down and short. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Burnett's there to make the stop.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
This run goes nowhere. Stopped for a loss of 4. Time for the hurry-up offense. 2nd down and a long way to go.
And it's swatted away.
3rd long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on 3rd long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
Cutler's got it in the gun. Ball's loose. Tackle's made.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
The Bears from the 32.
Heaving it down the field.
The Bears turned the ball over on downs.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
The Packers have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
You know, this is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down, don't get conservative. Keep it going, try to score points, and just dominate the other team.
They'll run it off the toss. They tackle him for a loss.
The Packers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
We're heading to the fourth quarter in what has been a completely one-sided affair. I'd ask if a comeback is possible, but when it's this margin, Phil, I'm a realist.
You are a realist, Jim, and you know when you're behind, like you are a lot of times when we play golf, by the 14th or 15th hole, you know it's over, but we finish it out, and you know what, same here in this football game, they got to go ahead and finish this game out.
Got the catch, one-handed.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
Rodgers completion percentage 60% on the day.
This offense has been spectacular today, Jim. Here they are in a red zone again. Hey, listen, if I was them, I'd go ahead and try to score.
Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun.
And they're all over him for the sack.
No time to huddle now. The Packers have it at the 29. Gordon's got it. Screenplay. And that's good for only a yard or two. The Packers have been quite good all season at throwing the football, and it's been another game like that today. Rodgers continued to be one of the best field generals in the game.
I just love the way he dominates everything with the football team, especially on the offensive side, Jim. We see he's in command of everything, and of course, we see all the great plays he makes.
Third down now. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. They need to get the play off. Could have been intercepted.
The Packers put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
And the kick is good for 3.
Kickers are like everybody else, like quarterbacks throwing the football. When their confidence is high, they can make it look easy. Another nice field goal by the kicker.
White's going to start his return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Press coverage all the way. Lee's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play.
Jay Cutler with the deep ball.
And it's incomplete.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
The Bears have it at the 24.
The sack by Junior Galette.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack. Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Stands in the pocket. Can't find a mark, and this is going to bring up 4th down. Short series this time for the offense. They bring back out the offense to go for it.
I think these linebackers are moving around because they're going to try to blitz the quarterback.
The Bears turn the ball over on downs.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
The Packers step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. Gets the handle here. Lacy takes the hit and is brought down.
Well, the defense has been terrible all day. Here they are in this situation, down big, late in the game, about ready to give up another 10. The offense running up the score, try to stop them.
Second and goal from the 2-yard line. The Packers in for the score. And a second touchdown on the game.
How about that? The fullback scores the touchdown. He does all the blocking, gets beat up all the time, but nothing like getting the football where you can score to get it done.
The Bears are ready to return the kick. White's got a chance to return this one. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Bears back out there on offense. Their last drive, they had 4th down on their own side of midfield. They decided to go for it instead of punting the football away. We both were wondering why.
Oh, man, some people just never learn. They keep going for it on 4th down when they're in their own territory, and it always backfires. And what do you expect? Well, I know what you can expect, another loss. You just got to be smart with your decision-making when you're managing a football game.
Kevin White with the catch and a gain of 4.
Jim, here in the 4th quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets a completion. Good job.
Bush fights off the hit. And Bush is stopped there. Ends up picking up 1.
Coach going to hear about this when the game is over. Running the football in a situation like this, late in the game, you're down multiple scores. You got to take some chances. You got to throw it, and you got to throw it down the field.
The Bears will go for it here on 4th down and a short yardage situation. Cutler is going to take it from the gun. White's got it, and a first.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the 1st down. You're down big in the 2nd half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Cutler's completion percentage, 50% on the day. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. 2nd down and 13. Over the middle and incomplete that time.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Packers lined up in the nickel.
When you see linebackers shifted around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback.
And there's a drop.
It has been a dominating performance in all facets, Phil, but I think it starts with the defense, which is still starring in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they've been tremendous all day long. I'm going to tell you what, they're going to feel good about themselves when this game is over tonight. And I'll tell you, I think they'll carry this momentum into next week's practice. They're going to be tough again next week.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Jay Cutler from the shotgun.
The Bears turn the ball over on downs.
Fourth quarter, fourth down. The defense has all the answers today, Phil.
Well, it turned out the lights. No, I was going to sing that song, but, my voice doesn't feel real good right now. But the team has played well. Great stop on fourth down. And what a job all around today. All three phases of the game, they played very well.
First down at the 32. They're going to run it on the toss. Nowhere to go, as this will be a loss of 3.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment.
Breaking huddle at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 13. Knocked down as he fires it.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
This is 3rd down.
26.
The Packers get set at the line, needing to get to the 22 for a first. Surveys. Bryant's got the catch and the first.
Well, how about that, Jim? Not a surprise. Down the red zone one more time. We're blowing them out. And this offense has been spectacular. What will they do here? You know what? I think they'll just run it and try to end this game. Well, that's just the right call to make. In this situation, just run the football. Don't try to be some genius and catch the defense off guard. Manage the clock and just get this game over with.
It's a 2 tight end formation. 2nd down, 4 to go. Gordon's met after a gain of 3. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. After the penalty, it's 2nd down and 12.
319.
Gordon's taking the handoff. Fuller's all over the ball carrier.
Right call here by the coach in this situation. Keep running the football. Keep that clock moving. You have the lead. Just tell your quarterback to tell everybody on offense this. Hold on to the football and don't have a penalty where you could stop that clock.
Well, the lights were bright, and the team was up for the occasion here, winning in prime time.
Nothing like it, man. Winning in prime time when you know it's all about you. And I've said many times, today's football players, they love being on the big stage. Well, they were today, and they got it done.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.